Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
The Watch Your Opera House in Watch Your, Iowa presents a tribute to Sir Elton John by David Kaye this Saturday, April 26th from 7 to 9 p.m. Tickets for a tribute to Sir Elton John are $30 for adults, $15 for 18 and under. Purchase at the door or online at watchYourOperaHouse.org. David Kaye rocks Elton's piano, vocal, and costumes, including sparkling eyeglasses. Popcorn, pop, and water will be served during the show, plus Grand Ranch will be serving food and drinks. Get your tickets for the Elton John tribute featuring David Kaye this Saturday at the Watch Your Opera House. Experience Oskaloosa presents Ladies Night Out Friday, April 25th from 4 to 8 p.m. Ladies, if you're ready for an unforgettable night out, join us for an exciting evening of fun, laughter, and amazing prizes. Hop from one location to the next and enter the drawing at each stop when you make a purchase. Participating stores are Paula J's, Maurice's, Hunky Dory, G&G Pronto, Rosso and Wine, Heritage Salon, Brushed by Jude, Shop Gen Miracle, Studio Oski, Untamed Nutrition, LaRue & Co. Boutique, Hunter's Gift and Coffee Cafe, Stepping Stone's Eagle's Nest, Stella's Salon and Boutique at their new location, and Mahaska Drug, which closes at 7. It's Ladies Night Out Friday, April 25th from 4 to 8 p.m. in downtown Oskaloosa. Go to Experience Oskaloosa Events on Facebook for complete information. The band 3 Buck Chuck is coming to the Keswick Tavern this Saturday, April 26th from 8 to 11 p.m. No cover charge. Plus, a special treat this Saturday night are the celebrity bartenders. It's the past 4 owners of the Keswick Tavern, Anthony, Max, Shauna, and Jim. It's going to be a great time this Saturday, April 26th from 8 to 11 p.m. 3 Buck Chuck and the celebrity bartenders live at the Keswick Tavern at 117 South Iron Street in Keswick. Get ready because Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys are coming to Sigourney on Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, 20595 255th Street, just south of Sigourney. Order your tickets online by going to enchantedeventsvenue.com or find the Enchanted Events Facebook page for the ticket links. There are 3 different ticket options: general admission, VIP, or reserve. Doors open at 7 and the cash bar and band starts at 8. It's Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys, Saturday, April 26th at Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney. Greetings, Earthlings! Welcome in!
What do you got?
Got some cords in my way. Yeah. Welcome in. It is a Monday, April 21st, the day after Easter. Neil Trot, how the heck are you?
As I would call it, instead of the day after Easter,
Yes.
the day of regret.
Oh, the day of regret. Why is that?
So much Easter candy. So many sweets. Don't make a Jell-O poke cake and leave it at your own place. That's stupid.
You made it?
Yeah.
And then you ate it?
Well, not all of it, but more than I needed. But it's Easter, man.
Hey, Stacy made a better than Easter cake.
Oh, got one of them in the fridge as well. Yeah. Ugh. Those things are stupid good.
We had like regular ham and then ham balls.
Oh.
And the cheesy potatoes.
Oh.
And some green bean crap that I didn't eat. I mean, who eats green bean crap? Green bean stuff. I mean, if it looks good if you like green beans, but no.
Well, yeah, you should try it.
Thank you. No.
Yeah, we didn't have the atypical meals either, but last night smoked a roast. Well, partially smoked. Ran out of pellets.
Well, it was
in
420.
the smoker. There you go.
Smoke that roast.
we did. And yeah. So I had that and asparagus and sweet potatoes. Right up your alley.
Oh, yeah.
You love you some asparagus, don't you?
Yeah, it's kind of like green beans. I can force it down if I really have to, but why? Why bother? Why eat asparagus? What's the point?
Makes your pee stink. I don't know why.
What else is up with your weekend?
It seemed like it was just sort of busy. It wasn't as bad as I think I thought it was, but yeah, it's like I told you walking in this morning. It's just like a lot of holidays. It was great. Everything went good. Just okay with it being done now.
Yeah. Holidays are very busy.
Yes.
Busy.
Like a busy bee.
Saturday morning, we had the sports section here on Steve Shuttler Media. It was a good show. Jenny Hobbs did great. Oski girls track. Had Dakota Mitchell from Mid Prairie. She's going to be going to play volleyball in North Texas University this fall. So, yeah, had a good. It kind of went, let's see, both ways, east and west. We had Oski and Mid Prairie. So, yeah.
Crazy.
It's bonkers, I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. My daughter came back for Easter, so it was good to see her. I actually snuck in a bunch of TV this weekend.
Oh, I thought you were getting ready to say you snuck in something here this morning.
No.
Like candy.
Nope. Well, I did.
True, I know.
All right, before we go any further, shout out, in case you didn't see the picture on Friday, Anthony Mark Schilling.
Anthony Marky Mark.
Mr. Schilling brought us in some goodies for Easter, so thanks to Mark and River.
Yeah.
Thank you for the Easter goodies.
That was awesome. Unexpected, but gladly appreciated.
Yeah.
I like jelly beans.
Yeah, you got some Brock's jelly.
Oh, man.
I got Twix. But so, yeah, my daughter got home this weekend.
Yeah.
We took in some TV on Saturday night. We watched the first episode. Are you into Black Mirror on Netflix?
Even Black Mirror?
Yeah,
no.
It's like an ongoing series.
Okay.
But like each episode is its own thing. It's like a standalone episodes, and they're like totally different topics and characters and like it's standalone episodes. They're usually about an hour. If you're like me and you like the dark weird stuff, Black Mirror. It's been around for several years.
No, I never even heard of it.
But they just put out some new episodes,
cool.
And we watched the first episode of that. That was really good. If you like that type of show, we watched The Last of Us. The new episode came out last night on Max. We talked about this last week. I was disappointed with the first show, but I tell you what, no spoilers. But whoo, wow! Last night they amped it up. The second episode definitely made up for the lack of action and interest in the first episode.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Man.
Trying to think what else.
Sounds like you were into it.
Yeah, it was really good.
Whew. I'm just pumped that I finally started the second season of Yellow Jackets.
I have not. That's something I want to watch.
I'll tell you, I've only seen the first season. It's, for those of you that have seen it, wow. Again, don't spoil it for me. I just started the second season, but
all right,
it's messed up. I mean, yeah.
I'm trying to convince my wife we should watch that.
You know, you'd have to watch probably the first two episodes because the first one is so like all over the place. I can't explain. And then by the second one, I thought I got to know what happens.
Yep.
And a lot happens. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
Not like that.
Yeah, I was even nice, since we're talking TV. I was even really nice. I was a good husband on Friday night. I watched romantic. I don't know. I don't know if it's a rom-com. Notting Hill.
Oh, I've heard
Hugh
of that.
Grant, Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably 20 years old,
probably
at least. Yes, but
you watched that?
I watched that with my wife. I was like, "Yeah, watch whatever you want."
Well, yeah, that's good.
It's like usually, yeah. You know my type of stuff that I
Right.
like. So Notting
And
Hill,
normally-
not something I would really choose to watch, but it was enjoyable.
Were you in the doghouse or something?
No.
Oh,
No.
just doing it to be nice?
It was the Easter weekend. The goodness of my heart.
Wow.
So yeah, we snuck in some TV
That's
this weekend.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Let's see here. We have not thanked our sponsors. We do
need
thank
to.
Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor.
Yeah.
Did you know that savings are made simple
Well,
at Brothers Market?
I've heard rumor of it.
It's true. It's a true story. You can get more information at shopbrothersmarket.com. You can get the app, download the app. It's a smart way to shop. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and a whole heck of a lot more.
Wow.
Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headliner. Oski Dental sponsors our studio, and I'll see here who shows up to do this part.
I think you ruined that chance, Steve,
Why's that?
on Friday.
Why? What
I'm
happened?
trying to give too much away.
Toothy. Does Toothy get a cavity over the weekend eating
He-
Easter cake?
I'm sure he did. Well, he ate more candy than he should have, too.
Okay.
Them little Twizzlers. I can't get enough of them Twizzlers. But you shouldn't eat that much junk food, kids. And if you have, you need to go to Oski Dental.
Yes.
Because you need a good tooth cleaning. That's what you need. Get an appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster, accepting new patients. They're a Delta Dental provider and will file all those insurance forms that you don't really want to. They take the hard work out of it for you. Doesn't that sound nice? A happy dentist and all. 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa. Give them a call, 641-673-4845.
Wow. That sounded very Toothy-like.
Well, I was trying.
Well, good. All right. Hey, let's take a look at our forecast. We'll jump over to the weather lab with meteorologist Neil Trot. Neil,
How is ya?
It was rainy
I was
yesterday.
going to write down, and that's why I asked you, but I forgot to. Rainfall over the weekend. 1.6 inches? Is that what you had?
1.67.
1.67.
Nearly an inch and 3/4.
So-
Nearly.
I knew it was coming down good. It was
Those
a
are
nice...
the official National Weather
Okay.
Service numbers.
So, yeah, that was a good soaker the last day here. So we
yeah.
need one like that once in a while. Today,
Is that what, in meteorologist schools, is that what they call it when you get a decent rain?
Oh, yeah, if it's a good shower. Yeah, I mean, a good shower just like, I don't know, it just sets the mood for like the plants and everything soaks in better.
Okay. I didn't know if that was official meteorology
Yes.
terminology.
Yes, it is.
Soaker.
Yes, soaker. It's just a big old soaker. The Garden Gate bringing you this look at your forecast. Cloudy skies through the morning today, then some gradual clearing, 65 for a high. West winds 10 to 15 with gusts
Woo!
up to 30. Yeah, sounds like a great day to be driving. 10% chance of rain tonight. More like tomorrow morning.
They snuck it in there.
Yeah. Chance of showers after 5 a.m. mostly clear, 47 for a low. Chance of showers tomorrow. More thunderstorms possible. Mostly sunny and a high near 75.
Weird.
Huh?
How is yeah?
So a chance of
rain?
showers after 1, but tomorrow's supposed to be mostly sunny and a high near 75.
Huh.
So whatever, we'll see. We're all in this game together, people. Let's just
Game of
find out
life.
together. 50% chance rain tomorrow night. Hey, Wednesday, there's a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. I think somebody is stuck on typing after 1 p.m.
Somebody just hit the cut and paste.
Yeah. So we'll play this forecast out, see what happens. But looks like a dreary next few days.
It does.
Man. And it's wet out there. Man.
It is. It is. Hey, you want current conditions?
I would love them.
Current conditions. Humidity at 83%. Winds are right now, west at 10 to 15. Barometer at 29.90. Dew point at 41. And currently, according to the National Weather Service, we have 46 degrees here in Sigourney. So that's your weather. It's brought to us by the Garden Gate, proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding areas for 28 plus years. Thanks to Cindy, Danny, and the crew at the Garden Gate. You know, one more TV. All right,
yeah?
I got one more TV thing. So after we got done watching TV last night, we watched The Last of Us, and then I flipped it over. I wanted to see the very end of WrestleMania. It was WrestleMania weekend this weekend. You know, their
what
big
WrestleMania
show,
is this? Do you know? I mean,
like 41, I think.
No kidding. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
They had it in Las Vegas, you know, big stadium. WWE wrestling puts on huge. It's just a huge spectacle.
Orchestrated event.
Oh man, just lights, pyro, the setup. It's just all amazing. So production-wise, fantastic show. I just tuned in. I wanted to see who was going to win the main event last night. It was for the world title.
Right.
Cody Rhodes was your champion for just over a year. The son of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Cody Rhodes.
Huh?
Do you remember Dusty Rhodes?
Yeah, I remember that name. Yeah.
It's Dusty's kid, Cody.
What?
He's been the world champion for a year.
Oh.
He was taking on John Cena. You can't see me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. This was John's last one, right?
Well, yeah, it was his last WrestleMania. It's his retirement tour. He turned into a bad guy here recently. And then last night, I'm trying to think of the words to describe it.
Uh-oh.
And a lackluster ending. All right, if I say the name Travis Scott.
I don't know that one.
I don't know that guy either. Google him. Travis Scott. He showed up here at, I think, their event called the Elimination Chamber, and he's supposed to be a big deal.
Oh.
But he also, he helped John Cena. They turned bad. The Rock was involved.
Oh.
But Travis Scott.
Is he a rapper?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
So Travis Scott shows up. The Rock wasn't even part of last night's show.
Huh?
Which is weird. So Travis Scott shows up again. He's supposed to be a big deal. I don't have a clue who the guy is. And he leads to the finish. John Cena hits Cody Rhodes with the championship belt and pins him. John Cena's the new champion, and which also makes him a 17-time world champion, which breaks Ric Flair's record for number of world titles.
Wow.
So they're announcing, the greatest of all time, John Cena. So in protest today, I wore my Ric Flair t-shirt.
Oh, boy.
It says chop, woo, strut, repeat, because that's what Ric Flair does. Ric Flair is still the greatest wrestler of all time. I just had to get that out.
So anyway,
there
this rapper dude, he was just sort of there for eye candy, or did he do anything?
So Cody Rhodes was going to beat John Cena, had him pinned. Travis Scott pulls the referee out of the ring so he can't make the 3 count.
I don't think that's fair.
I know. Cheaters and cheaters choke, friends.
Wow. So John Cena, at least.
John Cena. You can't see him.
Right.
He is 17-time world champion. He won the belt as a bad guy. We'll see how this plays out over the rest of the year on his retirement years. So, yeah. Disappointing, to say the least.
I'm sorry.
Disappointed in John Cena.
Yeah? For winning?
For winning, for cheating, for breaking Ric Flair's record.
Records were meant to be broken.
No.
Yes.
No, they aren't.
That's right, kids. Don't even try. Don't try. It's sports.
Ric Flair's record, you jerks. Hey, coming up here shortly, we're gonna be talking the Tri-County Trot.
That's where
we're gonna be trotting in Tri-County. We've got the track coaches, I think, is what they are. Marina Springer.
But you
Our
may
friend
have seen.
Marina. She sings and she runs.
She
We'll have
sings
Marina
and she
and
runs.
Andy Thomas coming in from Tri-County to talk about their run, their 5K run walk coming up this weekend. We'll have them in here shortly, probably momentarily.
Yeah.
We'll also, during the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to have at least Tony. I don't know if Brenda's coming from the Watch Your Opera House this morning, but Watch Your Opera House will be in the house.
Oh, boy.
Yay! Talking about the Elton John tribute show that comes up this Saturday. So lots of stuff going on this weekend right around this area. On this date in history, let's do that. Again, it's April 21st, Monday. Oh, the big news.
What?
Before we go any further, we should mention, in case you didn't see it yet, Pope Francis.
Francis, I think, yeah.
Passed away here.
This morning is what I saw.
Kind of overnight, maybe early this morning sometime. So that's the late breaking news when I woke up this morning on Facebook. That was all over the place. So if you're Catholic, it's a big deal. It's kind of a big deal regardless.
Yeah, like we were,
just a world figure.
Yeah, like we were mentioning, no matter what. Yeah, everybody knows who it is.
The Pope.
Yeah.
The Pope passed away, so.
I wonder if I could be a Pope.
I don't know about that. I think it's too late. I think you did the deed. You did the deed that keeps you from being Pope.
Oh. Okay.
On this date in history, the Red Baron was an actual person.
Yeah.
1918, German air ace Manfred von Richthofen was shot out of the sky.
Oh, my.
Not by Snoopy, though. You know Snoopy the dog.
That's right. I couldn't remember if he was Red Baron or not, but no, he wasn't.
I think he was going after the Red Baron. So the Red Baron was shot out of the sky by Canadian pilot Roy Brown. So Roy got the Baron on this date. 1918. As on this date, 1962 for the World's Fair opening in Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
Featured some futuristic devices like the Bubbleator. The Bubbleator, a giant elevator that looked like a big bubble.
Wonder why that didn't take off.
It was also, I think I'm right on this, the Space Needle was put up because of the World's Fair. So, yeah, kind of a big deal back in the day. And then on this date in 1986, Geraldo Rivera hosted the live show where he opened up Al Capone's secret vault. Geraldo thought it was a great idea. Thought it probably did big ratings.
Oh, I'm sure.
There's nothing in it though. That was the kicker.
And that's always been the running joke ever since, right?
What's the joke?
I don't remember. I mean, everybody uses it as a terminology. You know, it's like that was uneventful, just like opening Al Capone's tomb.
Sure.
Because they didn't find a thing. Remember? Well, I don't remember if I really was watching it. Maybe just watching playbacks, but. Geraldo had that thing so hyped up it wasn't even funny.
Oh, yeah.
They were going to it was going to be mind-blowing.
I wonder what they thought they were going to find.
That's just it.
Like Jimmy Hoffa or something?
Right.
What's going on there?
Gold or I don't know.
Something, talking about Geraldo Rivera, of course he had his world-famous mustache. I'm looking at you, pal. You should just give us a mustache.
No.
Shave the chin.
Oh, no.
Just give us a mustache.
Are you nuts right now? So,
just do it one time.
Here's the thing. I've never once just tried rocking simply the mustache, you know?
Just give us the mustache.
No
look.
way. I think it looked dorky.
All right. So we'll open that up to the comments. If you guys in the comments want to see Neil with just a mustache,
it ain't going to happen. Because I'm not going to shave it off for our listeners. Are you kidding me? I love you guys, but not that much. I mean, there better be money involved.
When was the last time that we saw your chin in this world?
Oh, the chin in 1994.
Seriously?
Yep.
You've had facial hair ever since then?
Well, I mean, I've always had at least a goatee since 94.
Wow.
Back and forth between the beard. But, yep, day after graduation.
Wow.
Yep.
That's impressive.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm waiting until I turn like 70. Then I'll shave it off and look like some 30-year-old walking around. And
you want to look young again?
People won't recognize me.
Hey, I got to get the chicks. On the National Day calendar, here's some stuff you can celebrate today. Of course, it's the day after Easter. Today we celebrate Big Word Day.
What? That's a day, huh?
That's a day. Do you know any big words? What's the biggest word you know?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I was trying to think of some big words that I know, and
yeah.
Even though
the sound of it is really quite atrocious.
What was it again?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I don't remember the words now. It was fun.
It's also Bulldogs Are Beautiful Day.
We came up with the dumbest days.
Did I tell you I had a dream recently? Did I tell you about this
You
dream?
always have dreams.
I had a dream. I don't know if it was a prophetic dream. But I had a dream that we got a bulldog.
Yeah?
And it was named Elvis.
Oh.
Elvis the bulldog.
I don't see you with a bulldog.
No, I don't either.
I mean, I got a bull pug, and that's enough.
Yeah. It's also Keep Off the Grass Day.
Is today
Stay off my lawn.
Are all of these things just made up day, or what?
Keep Off the Grass Day.
Come on.
Maybe that's a reference to yesterday being 420. Keep Off the Grass Day. This is like saying, all right, you did it yesterday. Keep off the grass.
Great segue. That's you just rolled right into that.
It's Kindergarten Day.
Huh?
Well,
I never heard of third grade day.
And it's National. Wait a minute. Oop. High Five Day.
There you go.
Let me.
Wait.
There. Whoop.
Your hand's
Whoop.
facing weird, but
It is.
Why don't you turn it?
All right. There we go.
Turn it.
I can't. It's like look.
I
at
know.
Look at me in real life,
Dude.
I'm
Look
like,
at me. Okay. That was. You have no idea, but we have a studio guest, and right now she's like, "Wow, I came to this."
And it's Boston Marathon Day, which is a good transition.
Oh, it is.
Yes, Boston Marathon.
That I did not know.
Are we just having? Is Andy? Yep. Okay, so let's Neil. If you want, can you jump over and readjust the camera?
I sure
just
could.
a hair. Maybe scoot over dead center if you can, Marina. So we're bringing in Marina Springer. Yeah, just scoot that stuff over out of the way. What's that? He'll be here. Oh, he will be here. Okay, never mind then. Forget everything I just said.
I just like standing up.
Yeah, we're looking at Neil's Savage Wrestling.
Yeah, I really
sweatshirt.
wasn't thinking and representing this right today. But.
Represent 7:26 on your Monday. It's chaos here in the studio. Let's take a little bit of a commercial break. Let's hear from some of our fine sponsors, and then we'll get things lined up. And we're going to be talking the Tri-County Trot coming up in just a little bit. Stay tuned.
Cranberry wine from Tassel Ridge Winery is a pink wine that captures the tart cranberry punch and complements it with a smooth and sweet finish. Cranberry wine will complement the ham in your family dinner at Easter, and it will add something special to light, spicy spring dishes. Cranberry wine is best when served chilled. Cranberry wine is available at the winery and at many of our more than 350 retail outlets in Iowa.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility.
We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Hey, a big thanks to all of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media, like Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, and all of the folks that have commercials that have the rotating ad on the screen. We thank Brothers Market for being our headline sponsor. We thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios, which, once again, we're live and local here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube. We are right above Barnwired on the south side of the square in Sigourney. And stop into Barn Wire to get going on a Monday morning with some breakfast, with some coffee. Later on we'll be giving away let's see, what have we got today? A $10 gift card to Barn Wired. Turning your microphone on is always helpful.
Would have been, thank you.
Yes.
I've been talking for 5 minutes over here. Nobody could hear me. Sometimes I feel like
you feel left out.
I do, a little bit.
It'll be okay.
I'm not sure.
It'll be okay. All right, what's that? Go ahead.
No, nothing.
Yep. Batter. Hey, batter. Oh, we got both our guests in.
Right. That was my subtle way without coming right out and saying. I just did the look over at Andy. And you're like, what?
Yep. Batter. All right, let's bring up the graphic, which I am not ready for. Here we go. It's kind of small. Let's see here. We've got the 3rd annual Trojan Trot coming up this Saturday. And that is a Tri-County school event. 5K 1 mile kids, 5K 1 mile kids 1 lap run walk coming up this Saturday, and we welcome in Andy and Marina. There we go. They are on the screen there. Guys, welcome to the show. I'm going to turn your microphones on.
You bring them on the camera, and I look up, and it's like they're... Why are we here? That was just perfect timing.
We're good. Get those microphones nice and close to you, but welcome in Marina and Andy again. Maybe say your full names and what you do at Tri-County.
Yeah, my name's Andy Thomas. I teach 7th and 8th grade math, science, and social studies in a couple of high school classes, and I'm also one of the high school track coaches.
My name is Marina Springer, and I sub for music. And I also coach cross country, assist with basketball, and I coach track.
Awesome. So you guys are both very busy in small town school with the Tri-County, which, that's what it takes to get things done, which is cool. Yeah. So we're glad to have you guys on. We're talking about the 5K 3rd annual Trojan Trot. Now, give us some of the details on the trot that's coming up this Saturday.
Yeah, I guess just kind of going back to the history of it a little bit, we were trying to come up with some ideas on how to raise some funds. We do a couple things throughout the year, but we thought, well, this is the track team, so maybe we host a run.
Yeah.
So running seemed to make sense. Swimming would have been a little weird. But we decided to host a fun run. It's a really laid-back event. A lot of times, when you go to 5Ks and half marathons and such, it's really competitive. It's it's just a really kind of
it's very relaxed.
Yes. So this is designed for the families to come and pay a small fee and just have kind of a fun morning. Right. That's what we wanted to set it up as. We do offer the deadline for T-shirts have passed. But anybody can show up on Saturday morning, pay the small fee and run the race. We do take that money and buy equipment for the track team, which is always needed. And it's just kind of a fun way to start a Saturday morning off. So,
right. And this year we're doing something different. All junior high and high school, current junior high and high school track athletes get to run for free. So
okay, awesome. Neil Trot, have you ever run a 5K?
Kind of a stupid question is that, Steve? Do I look like I've ever ran a 5K? No.
I don't look like I have run a 5K, but I used to.
You used to do a lot of running.
Obviously, my gut says that I don't and haven't recently.
When we were kids, we never got offered any of these trots.
Oh. So that's why you never ran.
Sure.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. No, I'm not a big runner.
All right. Well, maybe because you can walk.
You can.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people that walk. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't want to look like that guy. I don't want to look like that dude that's... Oh, look. Neil has been.
Neil, he's just walking.
Oh, don't try to run, Neil. You look horrible.
Against the 3rd annual Trojan Trot, against a 5K, 1 mile, kids 1 lap. So is this around the track? Do you have
We have a route planned out throughout Thornburg.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I usually take the bike.
Not much to Thornburg.
That's right.
Yeah, it's hard to get lost. But just in case, I'm always on a bike leading the first person, so the lead runner. So yeah.
Now, do you guys run this yourselves, or are you more in charge of the event?
I don't run it. Like I said, I'm on a bike.
All right,
but Dylan, he'll be running it for the first time.
All
yeah.
Right. Your husband.
So shout out to Dylan.
Yeah. Wow. Is he a runner?
No.
Really?
Just got him his first pair of running shoes in a while
really?
for his
All
birthday.
right.
Yeah. So
Nice.
a little motivation there.
Well, good luck to Dylan. He's another coach, another guy that's active with the Tri-County school system. And I was looking at the forecast. Let me pop that up here. Saturday's looking really nice.
It does.
Mostly, Saturday's mostly sunny and 65. So, I mean, that's kind of perfect.
It is
that
good
is
weather.
perfect.
Yep.
Yep, that's perfect.
That's what I look for.
Right.
All right, now, you guys, you're both coaching or part of the track.
Yep.
Yes.
Coaching unit, squad, whatever. I don't know, just
we're really good with words.
It's too early in the morning. Do you guys, are you actively runners yourselves, like right now?
We ran, I would say during the season we run less.
Yes.
This time last year we
ran a half marathon.
Yeah, we ran a half
together.
marathon about this time last year. It just gives the chance for the kids to make fun of us.
Sure.
So that's what we're out to do. So, yeah.
Well, that's part of coaching, right?
Right. So
I'm sure there's some kids that probably look at that too and think, wow, if they can do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
we
we want to make them feel pretty bad
awesome
about
motivation.
themselves. So, no, that was good. That was good for us, though.
Yeah.
That was, it was just, and Marina coaches basketball, so it's a little harder to train.
Yeah, in the winter.
for her, so.
It's a lot easier in the summer when you have a lot of daylight. I actually just signed up for my third marathon. Yeah, so
full marathon?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Full marathon, the one in Des Moines.
26.2 miles.
That was my next question.
Yes.
For people that aren't familiar, yeah.
You run 26.
I run for fun, yes.
Just to put that into perspective, you could watch 2 fairly lengthy movies without, yes, and then she would still be running. That's not putting down your time, but it's a sorry, that is not yeah. You could watch for a day. No, but like, I mean, if you do something for 4 or 5 hours. That's a really long time.
Yeah.
And to be running for that long is really impressive. So
yeah. That's gonna say what's your marathon time?
I think my best is a 4:12.
Okay.
Yeah.
4 hours and 12
so
minutes.
I'm gonna try to break the 4-hour barrier next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean when the average person thinks about that, running for 4 hours,
I can think about
pretty insane.
So many other things I'd much rather be doing.
I was going to ask Neil if that compared to your time or not.
Right,
so
yeah.
It's about.
I mean, it'd take me that long to just find a pair of shoes that I wanted to wear.
It's basically running from Sigourney to Oskaloosa.
Right. No thanks.
So yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep, that's pretty crazy.
Wow.
And we were mentioning right before the commercial break, Boston Marathon is today.
It is.
You guys
Good luck.
Yeah.
To all those people.
Yes.
That was great. Good luck.
Have either of you run like in a big city event before, or like Chicago or
just the Des Moines?
Yep, just Des Moines.
Yeah.
Okay. And is that the IMT one?
Yes, the IMT.
That's a nice flat course. I ran the half marathon there several years ago.
They changed it this year.
Okay, did they?
Yeah.
All right.
So the second half is all downhill.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's sort of
Yeah.
giving it to you, isn't it?
That helps.
That would help.
If you fall down and you start somersaulting,
True.
you can just use that momentum downhill the whole way.
I might be able to do that half.
Although it was great. It started off at 50 degrees this past year.
Oh yeah.
And it ended up being 80 degrees by the time I finished the race. Yeah.
That's quite the temperature change.
So right there in perspective tells you how long you're running.
Right.
I mean,
yeah, that doesn't happen in a few minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's crazy. Let's bring the graphic back up on the screen once again. The 3rd annual Trojan Trot is going on this Saturday. It starts at 10 a.m. Registration starts at 9 a.m. This is at the Tri-County Schools in Thornburg. Let's see here. Yeah, fine print. I can't really read that on the screen.
I can't.
What's the registration cost?
Yeah, so the initially, if you were to get a T-shirt and run the race, it was $25. The T-shirt deadline has passed. We had to have that order in quite a while ago. So if you show up on the day of the race, it's $15. So that goes straight into the track and field program for equipment and needs like that. And like Marina said earlier, anyone that is a current junior high or high school track and field athlete, HLVTC track or field athlete can participate for free.
Yes.
So otherwise, it's $15, which we think is really, really fair.
Yeah.
We get everybody registered. We'll be there about 9 o'clock. We have a table set up there at the track, and people start coming in and getting their registration filled out, and the race starts. We start with the kids' fun lap at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
So.
All right. So speaking of HLVTC track, now I know the girls are really good this year. I think they just won.
They're on fire.
Yeah, they won my team of the week with the voting. How are the boys doing? I'm not quite sure. I'm not up to speed on the boys. I know Peyton Roth.
Yeah,
he's doing really
he's
good.
a dual sport athlete,
Yes.
so he's out for track and he's also out for golf. So he's doing really well in both. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's several boys. Like on the boys' side, we knew going into it that they, the initial success was not going to be as high as the girls, right? Just coming in from last year, but they continue to improve each meet also, which is what, as a track coach, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
So
yeah. The girls doing great. Aaliyah Cooper, you got the Hall girls. Emma
Roberts,
Roberts, yes, all fantastic athletes.
Yep, Lily Randall. The list is we're very lucky to be part of that team. So
yeah, awesome.
Really
We're
cool.
we'll show those pictures a little bit later on. But HLV TC girls track getting our team of the week last Friday. So congratulations to them. Need to get you guys on my sports section on Saturday morning coming up here before track season will be over here before we know it.
Yep.
Is Drake? When's Drake?
It's this week.
Yeah.
This week.
Yep.
Okay.
This week.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Drake relays. And then the state
It's in
stuff
about
is
a month. It's in about
okay.
a month.
Yep.
All right. So I'll shoot you guys a message
Sounds good.
after this, and we'll get you set up for the sports section on a
right.
Saturday morning. So that'll be fun. But again, one last time, let's get a plug in here for the 3rd annual Trojan Trot. If you want to get some exercise, again, you don't have to get out there and run. You can get out there and walk this. It's a 5K. 3 miles. Neil, I'm going to ask you, since you're not a runner or a walker.
Thanks.
I mean, you walk to work a lot.
Right. I mean, I can make it here in 6 minutes.
Does 3
guys.
miles...
6 minutes I can walk 12 blocks. It's like 2.5.
Okay, set a record. But all right, I'm just asking you as the average Joe. Does 3 miles sound daunting to you?
Sounds dumb. I mean, it sounds... No, it doesn't sound daunting.
No.
It doesn't.
You could walk a 5K, I don't know, like a 15-minute pace, 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, that's
Really?
fair. Yep.
You could walk a 3K or a 5K in an hour or less. I'd say an average person. So
I'm trying to think
as
how
long
many
as you
episodes of my favorite show I could get in.
or if you just want to watch Saturday morning cartoons,
Right.
whatever. But hey, go out there, support this. Again, funds helping out the HLV Tri-County track program.
Yep.
Okay, so that's coming up this Saturday. Going to be a beautiful day. And get out there and support the folks that are active in this and involved. So hopefully this little segment gets some more interest and involvement in your Trojan Trot coming up this Saturday. But appreciate you guys coming over this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having us.
And have a great Trojan Trot. You can Trojan Trot right on out of here.
You're having fun just saying it.
But again, Andy Thomas and Marina Springer from HLV TC Track and the Trojan Trot coming up this weekend in Thornburg. So, guys, thank you for coming in. We'll let you go. Appreciate your time.
Sounds good. Thank you,
guys. All right.
Thanks,
Speaking
guys.
of, all right, so we were talking about, we'll let you guys go. We'll switch the screen away here. Let's bring up our winners from last week. Thanks, guys. Kelly Style State Farm Team of the Week. This was announced officially on Friday was the HLV-TC girls track team. You see their picture there on the screen. We thank Kelly Style State Farm for being our sponsor there. And then we had a well-rounded athlete and team of the week. We go from HLV-TC to EBF. All these letters.
I know.
EBF, HLV-TC, EBF girls tracks. Ella Ray. Man, she can throw that shot put. She can throw that discus.
Really?
The discus.
Discus.
Ella Ray was voted our athlete of the week. EBF, man, they are hard to beat in these things.
Really?
The EBF fan base.
I haven't been able to keep up, so.
Yeah. They are, it's basically the EBF Invitational at this point. If an EBF athlete is up for Athlete of the Week or Team of the Week, they are hard to beat. So Ella Ray, Athlete of the Week, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Athlete of the Week, and again, HLV-TC Girls Track, our Team of the Week. You know what we haven't done yet, Neil?
What?
Is our This or That.
Oh, well, yeah.
Question of the day, dang it. We always forget to ask our guests.
We didn't get a picture either.
Oh, bummer.
You know, we're just slacking in some spots.
This or That. It's sponsored by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. This is a phone screen. That is a computer screen. Thoughts?
Computer screen.
Why is that?
Well, good morning. Somebody just honked at us. I shouldn't say computer screen. Sometimes there's certain things you're doing, and I don't want to do it with my thumbs. You know what I mean? It's just I want the full screen. I can sit there and see and whatever. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. But I mean, obviously our phones were with us all the time, so.
Yeah. No, I'd prefer to look at if I'm doing work or something, much prefer a computer screen.
Right.
But yeah, phone's convenient, obviously. That is up right now. Went up at 6 a.m. Does every weekday morning at 6 a.m. for the This or That. Question of the day goes up at noon. Sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa at 202 North Main, Sigourney. How many pillows do you sleep with? I thought this was an interesting question.
Yeah.
I go with one.
Well, I mean, by the end of the night, one. I mean, I may start with as many as 2 or 3. You know, as I'm watching TV, prop my head up.
Yeah.
Then I'll ditch
as
one.
As far as actually sleeping.
I mean, I've fell asleep on 2, and I've fell asleep with none when they get stolen. So it's whatever. But yeah, typically 1.
Yeah.
This will be interesting because I want to hear, it'd be fun to see how many people. 3.
Yeah. I'm definitely a 1 pillow person. I mean, more than 1 would get you like a crink in your neck.
Oh, yeah.
A crink a word?
It will.
Crink? Kink?
Kinky. Kink in your neck. Crook.
Crickety.
I got a crook in my neck.
So, yeah. Anyway, we're both 1. Let's go to the For the Fun of It tournament. The old tournament.
Well, you know who's going to win this one.
It's candy bars, and we're heading into our final week of the tournament. And we've got, right now, our matchup is $100,000 versus Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Thumbs up for $100,000. Heart for Reese's. I already know your thoughts.
Reese's.
Yeah.
Yep. Where are we at here? Go to the big board. I got to see it.
The big board.
All right. So it's going to be.
The big board up on the screen.
Oh, I see. So it'll be Snickers and Reese's.
So Hershey's did it, by the way.
I told you. Dude.
Hershey's beat Milky Way.
They're going to the final.
Can't believe that.
Yep.
Can't believe that. I really had Milky Way pegged to be in the finals.
Oh, buddy.
Upset. Upsets happen. But you're saying it wasn't an upset.
No. I knew Hershey's was going to take it. It's going to be Hershey's and Reese's in the final.
Okay.
That's my thoughts, my predictions.
All right. Well, right now, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups does have the lead.
Well.
In the voting against $100,000. The winner will move on to face Snickers in the final 4. From the $100,000 Reese's matchup, we'll go to Twix versus Kit Kat. That'll start with voting at 6 tonight. So get your votes in on those matchup once again today till 6 p.m. Get your votes in for $100,000 versus Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Bring up the reactions. Hit thumbs up for $100,000 or heart for Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. What happened?
How many Reese's things did you try for Easter? like different. They got the eggs and the Reese's Bunny and the Reese's. I don't even know what the. Oh my, yeah.
Not much. I mean, I'm just saying, really, not much.
Yeah.
I really didn't eat any candy yesterday.
Me neither.
Are you lying?
Yes.
All right.
Why, yes, I am. Not as much as I could have typically eaten, but I mean, I ate my fair share.
Yeah, I don't know. On Stacy's Better Than Easter Cake, she sprinkled some...
I don't think I've ever had that.
Huh. Better than cake.
I believe it's okay to say the word, Steve.
Not on this show. We're family
I
friendly.
think most people are like, huh.
We can only insinuate.
Wonder if he's talking about the cake, blah, 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 blah.
What kind of cake are you thinking?
Well, I would say it, but now I'm afraid if I do, HR is going to come knocking on my door. So, but anyway, she sprinkled what on it?
Why are we still looking at the...
I have no idea.
Yeah. There. Who runs this show? Who produces this show? God, horrible. Anyway, the cake was good. It had some stuff sprinkled on it.
Like Heath chip? Like crunched up Heath
I don't know
bites?
if it was Heath or if it was Reese's little egg things. I can't remember. I don't know.
Oh, well, I like chocolate.
You like chocolate.
I think yesterday was the first time I had a hand in actually making the cake. That particular one. I did not know what was involved in that, but it's very good. It's better than, I don't know.
I'm glad. Yeah. Should we do a giveaway?
We sure could.
We usually get too far into the show. We get well into the 8 o'clock hour. We start losing people. So let's do a giveaway right now.
Lost? I think we already kicked them away. Where are you?
We need to give away a $10 gift card to Barn Wired in Sigourney.
Okay.
You, our viewers, listeners, need some coffee to get you going on this Monday. I mean, it's a Monday. You're dragging a little bit. It was a long weekend. It was a busy weekend. You need a $10 gift card to Barn Wired, and we are here to provide you with that. So we're going to stick with the answers are easy because it's an easy game to do. So if somebody out there in Facebook land hasn't ever called in and won, do that now. Neil, can you tell our people the phone number, please?
Well, it's quite easy.
There it is, right on the screen. Do it.
It's 641-622-6262.
What is it?
641-622-6262.
Hello? Goodbye. What is it?
It's 641-622-6262.
I better hook the phone up.
Oh, that's always a good idea, too.
Gotta do this, a little bit of that. Stick that in there.
Plug it in and wiggle it.
641-622-6262. Nope. Call in. The answers are easy. I am going to give you super easy things to answer, and you're going to win a $10 gift card to Barn Wired in Sigourney. If you haven't won in the month of April, give me a call. 641-622-6262. Like, for instance, this one got Neil last week. What nut is used to make peanut butter?
Apparently not roasted peanuts.
Apparently.
It's just peanut.
It's just a peanut makes peanut butter. What fruit is used to make lemonade? Lemons. What's Starbucks famous for? Coffee.
Being too expensive.
What do you do off of a diving board? You dive.
Yeah, I can think of a couple.
All right. What would you do off of a diving board?
I wouldn't do it off.
Make a cake?
Yes.
All right. Oh, phone's ringing.
There you go.
Phones are ringing all over town. Good morning, Vietnam. Welcome into just another morning show. Who do we have on the phone line? Are they there? Are you hearing anything? I can't hear you.
Anyone there?
I'm sure somebody's
there. Yeah, I can hear him on the receiver end.
All right, try it again. Now I can hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Who we got?
This is Amy Jackson.
Amy, what was your last name again?
Jackson.
Jackson? And where are you calling in from, Amy?
Kyoto.
All right. Awesome. Well, let's give you 3 Easy questions. The answers are easy. You're going to get a $10 gift card to Barn Wired. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. What animal purrs? Purr.
A cat.
A cat. Correct. Got number one. Man. What do bees make?
Honey.
Honey. Correct. All right, and this is a tough one. Oh boy, this is a hard one.
Okay. Without
looking at the calendar, what month comes after April?
May.
Oh, May! Woo-hoo! Amy is our winner. Oh, the studio audience is giving you a round of applause. You get the $10 gift card to Barn Wired for playing The Answers Are Easy, because the answers were easy. Amy.
Either that or Amy's really smart.
Amy is very smart, and she wins the $10 gift card. Amy will let Barn Wired know that you're a prize winner. You can pick that up at Barn Wired and use it for maybe a fancy coffee or something.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for calling in. That's Amy Jackson all the way from Kyoto. After we figured out the phone situation, I had this little red thing lit up, and it was cutting off my phone for some reason. So let me write down Amy's name. We don't usually get a whole lot of Kyoto folks calling in, so that's good.
Yeah, it's always good. Everybody's welcome to call.
Everybody.
Don't be scared.
Even if you're from Zimbabwe, it's all right.
But if you're from Nicaragua,
Nicaragua,
don't try it.
Yeah.
We won't take your call.
And Iran. We don't like Iranians.
Well, you may have ran, but I walked.
Yeah. You can run at the Trojan Trot this weekend.
No, I'll walk. Because you ran.
You can trot.
I don't know.
Can you walk and trot?
No, but too much ice cream gives me the trots.
Well, Amy's probably not watching anymore. You just offended her with your trot joke.
I had nothing to do with Amy.
Let's take a break. We're getting weird in here. We're getting all weird in here. All right. Let's hear from our sponsors like Oski Dental. Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Hey, we thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor. We thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios here on Steve Shetler Media. Just another morning show. Neil and I in the hizzy.
Oh, we guys in the hizzy.
Thank you to Marina and Andy from HLVTC Track for being in earlier, talking about that old Tri-County Trot. We've got Watch Your Opera House coming up here in just a little bit during the 8 o'clock hour. So, yeah, lots to get to yet today. Let's go ahead and jump into some things you need to know. Whoa! Whoa.
I'm glad that music was playing.
Love that music. Again, big story today. Pope Francis passing away during the nighttime hours.
What?
Pope Francis.
Oh, man.
You knew that. Country star Lori Morgan.
Yeah?
It's her night to howl. She has canceled her upcoming concerts and appearances. Bad news there after her husband was hospitalized with cancer. So thoughts going out to Lori Morgan.
Wouldn't have known that she was still actively out.
She
doing
is.
Shows. That's cool.
She's still out
That's
there.
very cool.
Of course, she was a big country star in the 90s and probably into the early 2000s.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know her age, so it doesn't matter either.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised.
60s, I'd guess. I'd imagine. Actor Colin Farrell has said that he is going to be... Oh, this is sad, too. Bunch of sad news right off the bat. Colin Farrell saying he's going to put his 21-year-old son, James, who has something called Angel Man syndrome, into a long-term care facility.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah. Use the Google machine.
What's it called?
Angel Man syndrome. Look that up. See what you find. While you do that, actor Sean Diddy Combs' legal team trying to delay the start of his trial. That was turned down. Diddy's days in court will begin on May 5th. I'm sure that will attract all sorts of attention.
Right.
Diddy's days.
Sean, did he do it or did he not?
He
he did. Real quick, Angelman syndrome, genetic disorder causing neurological problems and developmental delays, including intellectual disability, severe speech impairment. Wow. Oh.
Okay.
Seizures, all kinds of balance. Yeah, that's not a good sounding thing at all.
All right. So that's what Colin Farrell's 21-year-old son is dealing with. Other stuff you need to know. Have you seen anything about The Who and Ringo Starr's son is their drummer?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So they fired him the other day, and then they brought him back.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
So they say days after The Who announced that they were firing Zach Starkey, again, who is the son of Ringo Starr of Beatles fame, The Who posted on their website saying that he's no longer being asked to step down from the band. Evidently, they have reconciled or they're giving him a second chance. So kind of a public breakup and now a public get back together. Ringo's start. I don't know. You're a drummer. You used to drum the drums.
Drum the drums.
Was Ringo Starr much of a drummer?
I don't know if he was all that fantastic, but none of them had to be. The name carried them all.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not disrespecting them by any means. It's just all of them together and their publicity.
Yeah.
You know.
And the haircuts.
Right. I mean, he was decent. Yeah, by all means.
So his son now drums for The Who. Or does he? Will it change today? I don't know.
And who is he playing for?
The Who.
Who?
The Who.
No, who?
The what?
What?
Where? The where.
The where.
A Clueless, probably people think this show should be called Clueless. A Clueless sequel TV series is in development on Peacock.
Oh, boy.
Original Clueless movie star Alicia Silverstone returns to her role. So
really? So she's out of money.
People were clamoring for a Clueless TV show. Ryan Gosling going to be in Star Wars.
Ryan Gosling, isn't he...
Wasn't he like the Barbie guy?
Yeah.
And he's been, of course, a ton of things.
Right, but he's going to be in... Really?
Yeah. Ryan Gosling going to join Star Wars Galaxy. He landed the lead role in a new standalone film called Star Wars Starfighter. Lucasfilm announced this on Friday. The announcement made at Star Wars Celebration 2025. It's a 3-day fan event in Tokyo. Hello, Tokyo.
Hello, Tokyo.
So Ryan Gosling going to be in Star Wars. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
You know, I'm an old Star Wars fan. I mean, I'm old, but I like the old Star Wars stuff.
Sure,
the new stuff. Yeah. NFL draft going to be happening this week. It all starts on Thursday afternoon.
Awesome.
You psyched about that?
Yes, I love this time of year.
What team you looking?
Oh, I'm hoping that the Lions get Shea.
How about the Tigers?
No, the Lions. The Lions.
Bears.
I'm hoping the Lions get that one dude.
Yeah. He's highly recruited.
Yeah.
And highly touted.
Yeah.
That one fella.
And he likes football.
He throw it and pass it.
Yes.
Run it.
Yep.
Tackle. He does it all. He kicks.
Yeah, he plays every position.
Punts. Drives the coach to work. Right. Aaron Rodgers, speaking of football, says that his future is up in the air. He could continue playing, or he says things could go in a different direction. What does that mean? Retirement?
You ready to be an
football
announcer
broadcasting?
already,
Coaching? I don't know.
Huh.
And then also last Friday, the Trump administration started releasing 10,000 pages of previously classified records on Democratic Senator Robert F. Kennedy's 1968 assassination. So,
really?
Yeah, if you're interested in that. Some food news. Peter Pan peanut butter.
Uh-huh. Not a big... I don't normally go for Peter Pan.
No, me neither. It's usually Jif.
Yeah.
Or Skippy.
I mean, choosy moms choose Jif.
Peter Pan peanut butter did a national survey. Survey found that the average American eats around 3,000 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in their lifetime.
No.
They say the typical adult eats 3 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches a month.
No.
I can't remember the last time I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
You sound like you're anti-peanut butter and jelly.
No, I'm not anti. It's just... yeah, I mean, maybe when one of the kids... I don't know.
Do you remember the last time you had a peanut butter
really
and jelly
do
sandwich?
Not.
All right.
No.
Then finally, in some news today, Hot Pockets.
Oh, I love me some Hot Pockets. They're healthy.
Hot Pockets and Hidden Valley Ranch have teamed up to create a couple of new snacks called Hot Pockets Ranch Lovers Pepperoni and Hot Pockets Hot Pockets Ranch Lovers Buffalo Chicken. So
I would go for the pepperoni because I do like ranch on pizza on occasion.
Okay.
But buffalo chicken, I want my blue cheese.
You and your blue cheese.
I love me some blue cheese. Get that stinky stuff in my mouth. I'd like to eat it.
Today's impossible. Oh, boy. It's too much. Question.
You just like ranch normally, don't you?
What?
You just like the ranch. That's all right.
Too much for a Monday morning. Today's impossible question. 40% of couples married 15 years or more said that this statement was a turn-on.
It was a turn-on?
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Watch what you want. So again, think about that. 40% of couples married 15 years or more said that this statement was a turn-on. Think about what that statement could be. Good morning. All right, so we're an hour and 7 minutes into this show. Good morning to Bubby, Dan, Dixie, Patrick, Nancy, Jackie, Dodie, Eloise, Pat, Jan, and Ron. Those are all the comments we have.
Well, it's Monday.
Slow day in the comments today.
Hmm.
Where's Amber when you need her?
Yeah, she tried to lock me into Casey's the other day. She wasn't going to let me leave.
Huh?
Yeah. I was fearful for my life.
40% of couples married 15 years or more said that this particular statement...
A statement.
...was a turn-on. Hi. What statement do you think it is?
Probably not what you would think, nothing
No,
romantic.
It's not what you think.
Boy, I don't... sleep in. I don't know.
You might get this particular statement said to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at you.
You're a great cook.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice. I'd like to hear that. I do hear that.
Does that turn you on?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it turns me on. Supper was really good tonight. Oh, yeah? How good was it?
How?
I don't see that.
You know what we haven't done lately is look at our forecast. Let's go ahead and jump into the weather lab. Let's go to meteorologist Neil Trot with the latest. Neil.
Well, live from the weather bunker here at Steve Shuttler Media. Cloudy skies this morning, gradual clearing throughout the day, and a high near 65. 10% chance of showers real late tonight. Let's say tomorrow morning, really, because it should be on tomorrow morning's forecast. Mostly clear, a low around 47. A chance of showers tomorrow. Thunderstorms after 1. Mostly sunny after that, and a high near 75. And on to Wednesday, 50% chance of showers, thunderstorms, partly sunny, and a high near 75. All of those days, by the way, should mention breezy. Pretty much like we've had for the last 3 weeks.
It's not easy being breezy.
Thank you, Garden Gate, for that look of your forecast.
All right, let's take a look at our community calendar. It is sponsored by Enchanted Events. Of course, Enchanted Events located just south of Sigourney. Great place to hold whatever event you have, weddings, graduations, reunions, so much more. Seating up to 500 guests. Now, they've got, boy, I tell you what, this weekend is jam-packed with a bunch of great stuff going on. They've got Tyler Richardson and the High Bank Boys coming up Saturday. Get your tickets for that at the Enchanted Events website or their Facebook page. Let's see here. Also on the calendar, coming up here in a couple of weeks, we've got the Glow and Walk. This is going on in Ottumwa for the Heartland Humane Society. They're going to have glow sticks, and they're going to have the glow paint lighting up the way, food trucks, live music, all sorts of stuff. May 3rd, starts at the Jimmy Jones Pavilion in Ottumwa. The proceeds going to help the Heartland Humane Society. We've talked about this before. Pekin Football having their golf tournament fundraiser for the football program, and that comes up this summer. Let's see here. That is Sunday, July 6th. And you can get signed up for that with your proceeds going to help the Pekin football team. And then also, finally, on the community calendar, we've got a blood drive in Oskaloosa. The Oskaloosa Rotary putting that on Saturday from 9 to 1. That'll be at the Mahaska County YMCA, the conference room. And if you want to make an appointment for that, you can. I'm sure they also take walk-ins if you want to help out there with that blood drive going on in Oskaloosa. All right, we have our next guests in, and they are raring to go. Let's see here. I need to redo my phone line back to my microphones over here. But we welcome in Tony and Brenda from the Watch Your Opera House. Ladies, how are we doing today?
Oh, we're just doing great. Until I heard the weather report, and I thought I'm not doing so swell.
Thank you. I agree. We need some consistent, nice weather for a change.
How am I supposed to buy flowers and plant them if we've got this bad weather?
I know. I just read it. I don't make it up.
Okay.
Don't blame Neil.
I won't blame you then. Okay. I won't hold it against you.
But Saturday, we were talking earlier. We had Andy Thomas and Marina Springer in from HLVTC Track earlier. They've got their run coming up this weekend in Thornburg.
Oh boy.
Saturday's forecast looks fantastic. So you guys have some great weather for your event. Now, we're talking this weekend, jam-packed. We got stuff going on all over the place. Get into the spring weather, and that's the way it goes. But we've got, I'll bring it up on the screen right now. Watch Your Opera House has the Elton John tribute. It's Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. Now, this guy looks, I'm assuming he sounds just like Elton John, but he definitely looks the part. I'll let you guys kind of promote the show. What do we got going on for Saturday?
Well, like you said, it is a busy, busy weekend for everybody involved, I think. Yes, his name's David Kay, and he comes from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
All right.
And he's been doing music for 40 years. We did have him, 2 years ago when he came down and did Roy Orbison for us. And and he did a really, really good job. So we're really confident that he will do a good job doing Elton John. So,
that's pretty amazing that somebody can do a Roy Orbison tribute and also an Elton John tribute.
Normally they just stick with one and what they know. But.
Well, some of them are multi-talented and they're able to do that. But then other ones, we had a Johnny Cash come and he's strictly Johnny Cash.
Sure.
So, it's nice that they can embrace their talent and use it different ways.
Yeah.
Elton John, of course, Elton John, huge, probably started back in the 70s, 80s, into the 90s. He's kind of timeless. He just put out a brand new album with Brandy Carlisle. They teamed up for a new album. So, Yeah, he has spanned the generations for sure.
Well, we hope we get different age levels come into the show. Like I say, I know we've got a lot of competition going around, things going on, but we'd sure like to have some younger people besides the older people come in. That'd be great.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Let's see. What was last month's show? I'm trying to think back. I've got too much running through my brain.
Oh, we had the Eagles.
Yes.
That was our big show.
Yes.
And then we had Country Buddies.
Yes.
They were there, was it last Saturday night?
Yep.
Last Saturday night they were there. And they're just a good entertainment. You know,
Yeah.
we didn't have a big crowd, but Stan's part of the woodwork at the Opera House.
Oh, yeah, for
so
sure.
he just keeps coming back till he can't come back anymore. But the Eagles was our big one. So
Yeah, and from seeing the pictures and some videos and stuff, it looked like you had a really nice crowd for that.
Oh, we had people standing up, didn't we?
No kidding.
Oh,
That's great.
It was
dancing. We had about 250 people there. So
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah, it really was. So.
And then we also, of course, I had the ventriloquist call in. He called in and did an interview. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but we had the ventriloquist call in the day before his show. How'd the ventriloquist do?
You know, it went over
we
well.
both wanted it in a way.
It was good. It was just, we had a little lady come in, was she about 80? And she goes, I haven't seen a ventriloquist for years, and I just loved it.
Yeah.
So I think it went over really well.
Yeah,
it did.
It
really
did. We
did.
had a good attendance, and it was a good family-oriented show. And
Yeah.
lots of kids there, and
lots of popcorn on the floor afterwards too.
That's the fun part, is the cleanup.
It was worth sweeping it up because we saw a lot of happy faces.
Yeah.
It was really a nice show.
Good.
We really appreciated Chris coming down for us and doing that.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of fun, sounded like a lot of fun, and hopefully, this Saturday looks like a lot of fun as well. Again, we're talking to the ladies from the Watch Your Opera House. It's this Saturday starting at 7 o'clock. It's a tribute to Elton John. We see the ticket prices on the screen there. Tickets are $30 for adults and $15 for 18 and under. Is that right?
Correct.
All right. And people can always go to the website. What's the website for the Watch Your Opera House?
it is watchyearoperahouse.org.
All right. Can they order their tickets through the website for this?
Yes, you can get your tickets online, or you can buy them at the door the day of the event.
Okay, and the QR code is along there as well. But David Kaye, Elton John. Neil, were you a big Elton John fan?
I'm not a huge fan. I mean, but some of his songs are so timeless that almost know them by heart. And there's a few of his songs that I won't turn off. Like, what's everybody in the room's favorite Elton John song?
The only one that comes to mind is Rocket Man.
Oh, apparently you don't like that one.
Well, you have to sing it.
Rocket Man!
Yeah. You're like, I never listened to Elton
Yeah,
John.
I don't. Yeah, I really don't.
I like Tony Danza.
What?
Tony Danza?
Yeah, I think most people call it Tiny
Dancer.
Dancer. I always thought it was Tony. I didn't even know the first part of it. Tony Danza.
I like SATURDAY.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good song.
I didn't know that one.
I don't even know what the original name of that song was.
I just got a bunch of songs of his pulled up. Just
all right.
So that just goes to show that we don't bring in the shows that we just like. We're trying to play to the audiences and see what they might like.
Like Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good.
From The Lion King, Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Oh,
forgot about that. I mean, Candle in the Wind.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, my goodness. How are we forgetting that one?
Touches My Heart.
Yes.
That was a Princess Diana song, right?
Yes, it
Candle
was.
in the Wind.
So, this should be a good show.
So, and it's going to be a trio. There will be three of them.
Okay.
It'll be him on the piano, and then he has a drummer, Jim Wilson, and then he is also having Lana Davis, who plays the viola.
Oh.
So...
What exactly is a viola?
It's kind of like a violin, but
Yeah.
a little bit bigger, I think.
I think so. Yeah.
It's an oversized violin.
You talk like for me. It's like an oversized violin. I'm like, that's all I needed. Love it.
Yep. And Grant Ranch will be there.
Yes.
Serving food and drinks. So.
And you guys have you sell like popcorn and you have water, or I don't know, what do you have for concessions?
We have a concession stand with popcorn, pop, and water.
Okay.
That's on the first floor. And then Danette or Grant Ranch will be up in the balcony selling foods, beer, and wine.
Okay. So they got you covered. And then that leads to the fun cleanup afterwards.
That is correct. Yep.
Yes. It's usually not too bad.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of popcorn that
day. Well, again, if you like Elton John, this show, or maybe just kind of 80s pop rock music, because I'd say 80s was his big time frame, and into the 90s. But like we said, he's still relevant today. Yeah. Just put out an album here recently with Elton John, but this is a tribute to Elton John, David Kaye, and his band. Coming to the Watch Your Opera House. And you said he's coming from Minneapolis?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
So this isn't just some schmo from down the street that thinks he can do Elton John.
That's the real
thing. It kind of leaves us out, doesn't it?
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would be lost. You'd say viola, and I'd be bringing a violin.
Let's see. What else do we have? I'm going to put you on the spot. Do you know the upcoming schedule? What are some big shows coming up here in the future for the Watch Your Opera House?
Next month is going to be Gordon and Debbie. And what do they? They just do country legends.
Okay.
So they'll do multiple different country singers. They're very good. We've had them before, but they're very good. Of course, CCR is coming. Commotion.
Yeah.
They're going to be there. And let me see. Who else? Oh, the Old Man Band. They're from the Wellman, Kelowna area, and they're really good. They're funny, and the audience really well received.
See,
they were well received.
Can be funny too.
Yes,
yes. Remember that, Steve. We're funny.
I'm going to cut your camera off over there. I know Jordan Beam's coming up later on this year.
Oh, yes, Jordan's going to be there, yes.
One of the hottest country acts in the whole state of Iowa.
I think he's going to be there in November.
Yep.
Yeah, we're excited for Jordan to come. Yes.
So, and I'm sure if people want the full lineup, you have that posted on your Facebook and website and all that good stuff.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
And I would like to send a shout out to Keokuk County Endowment Foundation.
Yeah.
We just got a $5,000 grant from them.
Awesome. Yep.
And we'll be using that to put a vapor barrier on the dirt floor in the basement of the Opera House. So we'd like to thank them very much for that grant.
We're very appreciative for that.
Yes. So
that's great.
Those are all the things that I don't think people realize that we have to work on, and those are big ticket items. I mean, they're expensive. So these grants just come in they're really appreciated, aren't they?
Yep, they are.
They really are.
The upkeep, I'm sure, is just an ongoing thing.
Well, yes.
Yes. So
as it is with any building,
it's just like a home, but we've got a 132-year-old building that we're wanting to preserve to keep it for. Let's hope another 132 years.
So like the $5,000 for the vapor barrier in the basement, and then our last project down there is there are pillars that actually hold the building up, and we've got to replace those. They're brick, and they're starting to they're 132-year-old brick starting to deteriorate, and so that's our last project down there, and that's a $14,000 project. Wow. So I had somebody ask me a couple of weeks ago, what do you guys do with the money you make off the shows? That's what we do with the money we make off the shows, the upkeep of the building. And so,
nobody's getting rich from the Watch Your Opera House. Nobody individually is taking home all the money.
Nope, we're all volunteers.
We're all volunteers.
Yep.
And I will say that when we decide to retire, we need someone to take our place, because the building owns itself, and once we don't have caregivers or caretakers, it just sits. And we don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
So we've got to find people who have a passion that want to help preserve that building.
Yeah.
Great.
So,
always get more information at watchyoroperahouse.org, and also the Watch Your Opera House Facebook page. Are you guys anywhere else online? Do you have any sort of other social media?
Instagram.
Okay, Instagram as well. Yeah. So check them out there. And again, take in the show this Saturday. Again, we mentioned there's stuff going on, but if you like Elton John and you want to rock out a little bit on this Saturday night, It's going to be a fun time from 7 to 9. Tribute to Elton John at the Watch Here Opera House. That's presented by David Kay and his band coming to Watch Here. Well, ladies, thank you guys for coming in. It's always fun to talk to you.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. It's always nice to see you two as well.
Yeah, appreciate it.
I noticed the candy on the table.
Yes, we got some Easter. Yeah, one of our top fans popped in on Friday and gave us some Easter goodies.
Did you want a jelly bean?
No, thank you. No, I was just. I'm not jonesing for one, but yeah. I just happened to notice because it is the season for candy, right?
Neil, did you get a picture of the ladies?
No, I did not.
If you guys don't mind, we'll get a picture of you. But again, we're talking with the Watch Your Opera House. We'll bring that back up on the screen. Watch Your Opera House with a tribute to Elton John this Saturday. We'll take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll come back with more on Just Another Morning Show after this.
Why choose Lifetime Dental? The legacy and experience of 30 years. Cutting-edge technology. Advanced education in pediatrics. Orthodontics. And restorative dentistry. A one-of-a-kind experience for the whole family. But most of all, we're compassionate doctors who are here to listen to your concerns and use our expertise to help. For all things dental, think Lifetime Dental.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house. From lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit essencehospice.com. Hey, we are back here on Steve Shetler Media. Oh, Neil's contemplating life over there. I'm not sure what's going on.
I am contemplating.
We do thank Watch Your Opera House, Tony and Brenda, for coming in. It's fun because you have people in more than once.
Yeah.
And they start getting used to it, and they're not quite so nervous being on camera. And
they give it back to us.
Yes.
And have fun. They interact.
We appreciate that.
It's great.
So the Elton John tribute this Saturday at the Watch Your Opera House. Get there and support them.
Technically, Steve, it's Sir Elton John. you weren't.
He's like a knight.
Yes,
you are dubbed Sir.
So I don't. Hopefully, legal doesn't come after us for not using his real surname.
Elton John. Hey, Brothers Market, our headline sponsor. Oski Dental, our studio sponsor. We are live. We are local. We are right above Barn Wired on the south side of the square here in Sigourney. We haven't done birthdays yet, Neil.
Let's do that.
Let's bring that up on the screen. Let's do that. Let's hit this. I'll push that button. No birthday music.
Live. Are you for real?
Man. What have we got? I talked right at the wrong time.
You did. Hometown Real Estate, bringing you our birthdays on a Monday morning. Nikki Leathers, your broker, owner, realtor. She even has a cell phone. You can call it 641-295-4142 for all your realty questions and needs. No, that's only for the other one. Come on. Right. Birthday time.
It's birthday time! Yay!
Hey, everybody. Are you ready for a birthday? I am. Hometown birthdays today. Tara Holt. Is it Tara or Tiara? Is it?
I don't.
Well,
I really don't know.
I'm just looking.
That's a good question.
I read it so fast that I'm like, oh wait, maybe. So if it's Tiara or Tara Holt, I'm sorry, but happy
I'm sure
birthday.
it's Tara.
Okay. Well, either way, happy birthday. And Sean Richardson also celebrating a birthday today, local like. Celebrating celebrity style. What?
Weren't we just talking?
Wait a second. There's like two things going on here. Yeah, Iggy Pop, 78. He's a singer and a very scary dude. But yeah, Tony Danza is 74 today, and I just bring him up. That's so cool. Who's the Boss, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that like his only big show?
Well, I mean, he was in Taxi.
Oh, yeah. Honestly,
before
that was probably his biggest show, his breakthrough.
And then it was Tony Danza and the girl.
Alyssa Milano? Oh, I was going to marry Alyssa Milano. I had posters of her in my
I'm
room.
sure you did.
Oh, my gosh. Alyssa, I mean, I'm still waiting for that phone call. She'll call.
Alyssa Milano.
Andy McDowell, 67, the actress. The easiest way I know or remember her is from Groundhog Day.
Okay.
I'm sure she was in a ton of way better movies, but Groundhog Day is one of my favorites, so she was in that. James McAvoy, 46, the actor. I don't know who he is.
You would if you saw him.
Okay. Would I like him?
I saw him. Actually, we got another movie in over the weekend.
Oh,
that
did
just
you?
reminds me.
Man, you did nothing.
He was Mr. Tumnus in Chronicles of Narnia.
Mr. Who?
Tumnus. He was the fawn. The fawn.
Okay.
That welcomes the little girl, Lucy.
Oh, okay.
Lucy Pevensey into Narnia at the light pole.
Wow.
But
that's been a long time since I've seen those.
Yeah. But then he's gone on to do some great movies.
Cool.
James McAvoy.
And wait, what? Tony Romo, 45, football star. He's only 45.
Yeah.
So I've eaten at a Tony Romo's. It is one of his restaurants.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You never have?
No.
Oh, really, Steve? For real right now.
You've lost me on this.
Oh, boy.
Is there? Explain the humor. It's gone over my head.
No, there was no humor in it, is the thing. Oh, boy. Tony Romo had restaurants, or at least a restaurant. I ate at one in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So I didn't know you didn't realize that. That's
Roma.
too bad. Roma?
The restaurants are Tony Roma.
Yeah. It's
not
his.
Romo.
It's his. You're supposed to play along at least.
Lord.
Seriously.
Where's the wah, wah, wah?
Yeah, good grief. It took you forever. You're like looking into it too far. Man, it was supposed to be a quick boom, like, oh, duh. You're like, this is over my head. What? Just say duh, man. Gosh.
Sometimes you have to explain things to me like I'm a 2-year-old.
Oh, boy.
I didn't get... man, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
I mean, I thought...
I ruined your
you
humor.
knew the name better than I would have, so I thought, I'll just make it funny and be like, I've eaten at his restaurants, Obviously,
well, I
it's
knew
not.
it was supposed to be funny.
Then it was like, dude,
but you were just
something.
You were playing it straight, and I was like, I don't know
See,
what's going on.
And that's
here.
hard because sometimes I don't very often play it straight. And
Yeah.
that was more fun for me than it was you. So happy birthday
That's
to
what she
everyone's
said.
celebrity and local side of things this April 21st.
Hey, coming up this week on Steve Shetler Media, we've got the Iowa Music Showcase at Barnwired. This past Friday was Jake Beatty. And coming up this Friday is Chris Anderson. Now, Chris was here, I don't know, last year sometime.
Yeah.
He's a big, tatted up guy, can sing some tunes. So Chris Anderson returning to the Iowa Music Showcase this Friday. Be there live and in person. Get there early to reserve your table.
Right.
Yeah, I got the same shirt on today.
Shirt. It just hit me. Sorry.
Get there early because it's going to be insane
boy.
in the membrane, insane, got no brain.
It's going to be
It's
bad.
the rural road trip this weekend, and that means Barnwired is going to be bonkers. Let's see. Friday, they're saying there's a chance of some showers. I was trying to hope that we could be outside.
67, that you're thinking
67,
after lunch
I
is
don't
when that's going to kick in. So
we'll probably be inside with the madness.
Right.
Neil's going to have to fight for our
I'm
table.
going to have to put caution tape up around me. Like, get away from me, you crazy shoppers.
Crazy shopper ladies. Chris Anderson, Rural Road Trip, Friday, Barn Wired, be there. Or we'll just watch online.
There you go.
Or just listen in podcast form. Or sports sections on Saturday. Sports. Barn Wired, 8 a.m., 119 East Marion in Sigourney. We had, let's see, as we mentioned earlier, we had Oski Girls Track in this past Saturday. We had Dakota Mitchell from Mid Prairie. This Saturday, we'll have some athletes and coaches.
We'll have some athletes and
It's
coaches.
wide open.
Meaning,
we don't have a clue who's going to be there this Saturday, but we'll get those spots filled coming up on Saturday. So tune in. Iowa Music Showcase Friday, sports section on Saturday. Have we got through most everything? Most of the important stuff that we need to get through? I think we have. All right. Oh, also,
what?
One more important thing. Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, Tuesday night tune-up. It's at the TNT. It's dynamite. TNT Tuesday night tune-up. We get her rocking and rolling. That's our local race show. Safe Grafke is your host. We are going to be live from a brand new host venue, the Oskaloosa Pizza Ranch. That is dangerous, Neil.
Yeah,
chicken.
Not a good idea, Steve,
pizza.
to book us a gig like that when we're supposed to be on diets. I'm gonna eat the whole show. I mean, during the whole thing, I'm just gonna be like, I could probably eat one more piece of chicken. And then say,
I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
We're going to have a great time, looking for a good show. Can't wait to see Safe again. And I'm going to sit where you guys can't see me, but Safe can. And I'm going to be eating my chicken and be like, don't you want some of this, Safe?
The grease run down your chin, your hairy chin. Safe will get up from his 3-point stance, play some football. We'll be talking racing tomorrow night and all spring and summer and into the fall. Tuesday nights. So tune in again. If you want to be there in person, join us.
Yeah.
Join us live at the Oskaloosa Pizza Ranch. The show starts at 7 p.m. and we'll be setting up before then. So tune in starting at 7. Something a little bit different this year is as we have been doing with a lot of our shows, is we record it and we'll put it up in podcast form. So if you're a race fan, if it's easier to take in the show, just listening to it down the road on the podcast form, you'll have that option. So tune in. It's 7 o'clock Tuesday night, starting tomorrow night, Tuesday night tune-up. Or TNT as the cool kids call it.
The cool kids.
Cool kids. Let's go to the Nope. I hit the wrong button. Let's get weird.
Weird.
Whoa.
27-year-old man from Ireland, Neil.
Uh-huh.
The Irish experienced a severe injury after punching through his bedroom window while sleepwalking. Again, 27-year-old man, Ireland, punching through his bedroom window while sleepwalking. The incident occurred during a nightmare in which he felt trapped in a shrinking room, leading him to strike the walls in his sleep. And upon awakening, he discovered his hand was severely injured and bleeding, transported to the hospital 45 stitches later.
Wow.
He's underwent weeks of physiotherapy to regain full use of his hand. Man, this guy did a number. The individual, who has a history of sleepwalking, consulted a psychiatrist after the event. So part of his treatment, he was prescribed antidepressants, which they say are being beneficial to him. But yeah. Have you ever woke up from a dream or a nightmare, like physically reacting to things?
I've fallen off the bed a few times.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, doing the whole falling or whatever thing.
And you and I are both pretty vivid dreamers.
Yeah.
So,
nothing like to that extreme. I wouldn't probably get up and start walking around. If I was, unfortunately, I would be the one that would just start swinging right there in my sleep. So that's probably why I get kicked out of bed a lot.
Let's see here. Other stuff in the weird. British psychic Don't believe the psychics, people. But this guy got something right. British psychic Craig Hamilton Parker, known for forecasting major global events, posted a video predicting an imminent maritime disaster involving a ship, possibly an oil tanker, leading to pollution. Exactly a week later, March 11th, a ship collided with the oil tanker called the MV Stina Immaculate in the North Sea, causing a significant fire, resulting in the presumed death of one individual. So his followers have noted the accuracy of his recent prediction, further fueling discussions about his abilities. So, he's psychic.
Wow.
Don't believe the psychics. Spiders. Are you a fan of spiders?
I guess I don't mind them. I don't want one crawling around on me, but I'm not one of those that sees one and runs. Put it that way.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I don't want one sneaking up on me.
Yeah.
I mean, that would make me scream like a girl. I was sitting in a recliner one time at our previous house, and we would get those nasty big gray, whatever. What are those called?
Yeah, what are wolf spiders?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was relaxed in the recliner, and one comes up over the arm of the chair.
That's enough to freak you out.
Anyway, scientists conducting a biodiversity survey, whatever that means, in a remote tropical rainforest have discovered a previously undocumented species, which leads to Bigfoot. A previously undocumented species of aliens. A previously undocumented species of trapdoor spider with a leg span approaching 1 foot.
Whoa.
A foot-long spider.
That spider might freak me out.
The size of a dinner plate. No, thank you. Further research is needed to assess the species' behavior, population status, and conservation.
Where are they at?
They were in the middle of a rainforest somewhere.
Thank God.
Where'd that go?
He'll look back and it'll say Southeast Iowa.
Yeah. Sigourney, Iowa.
That would be enough to freak me out.
Then finally today in the weird, a Japanese antiques dealer known online as a name that I can't pronounce has undergone... Dikiakakudu Nero. Has undergone extensive body modifications to transform his appearance into that of an alien. Yeah, that's what I want to do with my life. His alterations include full body tattoos, facial ink, large ear tunnels, with reports suggesting his ear cartilage expansion may be among the largest globally. Must be those goofy things. But yeah, he wants to look like an alien. That's nice.
What?
Weird. That's why we were in the weird
Some people.
I tell you, Neil. I tell you.
They should have been taken out back, and had the old belt.
You ain't no alien, kid. Dikitaku Manuku. You're not a furry either.
A furry.
Let's go to the lawn disorder. In some disorder, this is a yummy story.
A yummy?
In Melbourne, Australia, mate. A 48-year-old woman was sentenced to an 18-month community corrections order after pleading guilty to offensive conduct involving human remains.
Uh-oh.
The woman, employed as a ranger at an animal shelter, retrieved 2 human toes from a trash bin after shelter dogs had vomited them. What? She had 2 human toes because the dogs had threw them up. So these dogs had bitten off and eaten somebody's toes.
Oh.
The dogs had been surrendered following their owner's natural death. The dogs ate the owner, during which they consumed parts of his body.
What?
Man.
What? The dude. Oh my. What?
So evidently somebody died, and the dog started to eat his toes.
What? I suppose
The woman then preserved the toes in formaldehyde and discussed selling them online for $254. Why not just go to $255? Why stop at $254? Authorities were alerted by an anonymous tip and discovered, the tips of their toes, and discovered the preserved toes alongside other specimens, including an alligator claw, a bird skull, a guinea pig trotter, I don't know what that is, and her children's teeth. She was identified as an active member of a Facebook group dedicated to trading biological specimens and had previously sold preserved remains of stillborn animals. This is freaking sicko.
What?
The deceased man's family was largely unaware of the incident.
Oh my goodness.
I'm assuming they were aware that he was missing a couple of toes.
I'd hope.
The son had chosen not to inform other relatives. The woman expressed regret for her, of course she did, for her actions during sentencing. Yeah, I'm sorry for trying to sell the man's toes that the dogs threw up. What a bizarre story.
So she had to have either known that the dogs had eaten them, or it was just a freak deal that she stumbled upon these dogs or something, and...
Well, I'm assuming that she worked at the animal... Yeah, she's employed at the animal shelter. The dogs threw up the toes, and she just thought she'd sell them.
Wow. That is messed up.
Actually, we've got a couple more things in the files of law and disorder. A 45-year-old man was set on fire.
Uh-oh.
Guy set on fire in New York City's Times Square.
New York City?
Fire! According to police reports, the unidentified assailant doused the victim with a flammable liquid and ignited it before fleeing the scene. Officers who were nearby responded promptly and extinguished the flames with a fire extinguisher. Investigators believe the victim and the perpetrator were acquainted as they were seen conversing before the attack. Surveillance footage and witness statements indicate that the suspect used an accelerant obtained from a nearby food cart. So, fire.
That's silly.
And then here in Iowa.
In Iowa,
back in May of 1998, a 45-year-old woman from Iowa was murdered after arranging to sell a waterbed from her former residence. She and her husband had recently moved across the road and were selling items from the previous home. After a yard sale, an individual expressed interest in purchasing the waterbed, scheduled a meeting at an old property, or at the old property. When the woman failed to return home, her husband went to check on her and discovered the waterbed soaked in blood. Yikes, her body was found in the yard having suffered multiple stab wounds. The assailant, again, this is 1998. The assailant had reportedly tied her up, but she managed to escape. The husband recalled seeing a red car in the driveway that morning, believed it belonged to the perp. Phone calls arranging the meeting were traced to a local payphone. Despite the leads, the case remains unsolved, and authorities continue to seek information from the public. So that's just kind of randomly in my stuff today. But that happened back in 1998
So now with
Iowa.
With all the new technology they have, it's time to reopen that. Or not maybe reopen, but just get like NCIS or CSI or somebody.
Iowa.
Get somebody like that in here and they'll figure it out. They figure everything out.
They do.
You can't hide a murder.
You can't hide. Let's go to the duh. Murder. Yeah, you can't get away with much these days.
No, I'm going to try,
the old
but
days.
It's not easy.
In a moment of duh, this is a good one. In a recent incident, 2 individuals attempted to rob a convenience store. What was their weapon of choice? To rob the convenience store?
Gun?
Couple of live pythons. This is hold up with my python. The suspects entered the store, demanded cannabis oil. Dude, give me your cannabis oil or my python is going to eat you and bite you. They demanded cannabis oil, brandishing the snakes to intimidate the clerk. The clerk refused to comply, prompting the robbers to flee the scene. Authorities later apprehended the suspects because, they were carrying pythons.
Wow.
Pythons safely recovered, transferred to an animal rescue organization. The unconventional method of intimidation drew significant attention and raised concerns about the welfare of the animals involved. So that, they get the
Duh.
Why would you think just taking a python in, people are going to be like, I'll give you everything? Because even if they dropped that thing and been like, go get him, I think I could outrun a python.
I mean, I don't
know, but maybe I'm
how
wrong.
aggressive are pythons? I don't know.
I don't know, but they kill.
I mean, but it's kind of a slow process, isn't it?
Well, I was going to say, and I don't think they're just like an
attack animal?
A cat, a cougar or something that would just jump. I think they'd be like, coming at you.
You like tickle them in
Right.
a certain spot, tickle under their girth
Well, be
to
careful.
get them to attack?
Yeah, one spot will make them giggle, one spot makes them mad. And that other spot, stay away from it.
Let's take our last break of the day. We've still got, we're going to go over box office receipts from the movie theaters over the weekend. We got some good news and a final look at our forecast.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey-o, we are back here on Steve Shetler Media, just another morning show, and we are going to be ramping things up here shortly. We do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney. Savings are made simple for being our headline sponsor. Oski Dental, sponsoring our studios. Neil, let's go through box office receipts.
Okay.
Neither one of us went to the movies over the weekend, and not a ton of people did overall. A movie called Sinners.
Never heard of it.
Well,
or have I?
I think it's like a black movie. There's a bunch of black people in the movie. I'm just saying. That's what it is.
Wow.
They left the white people out. I want to make sure. I'm going to Google.
I am already thinking about that too.
Sinners, so I don't get in trouble. Yeah, it's Michael B. Jordan. It's just, yeah. And I mean, look at the poster. It's just, it is what it is. So anyway, that's going on there. Sinners, $45.6 million for its debut weekend.
Well, that's not so bad.
Yeah, but
I mean, in the scheme of things nowadays, it's not so bad.
Minecraft, at number 2, still bringing in $41.3 million. I don't know if that's its third week out, fourth week out.
One too many.
It has brought in $344.6 million so far. So big money for Minecraft. The King of Kings, $17.2 million. I think that's the animated Christian movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
I really don't. These movies you're talking half the time, I'm like, I just don't see movie previews like you used to.
Yeah. King of Kings, number 3. Amateur is number 4 with $7.2 million. And then number 5 is Warfare, which to me looks pretty good. I'll watch that when it comes out on streaming, $4.8 million. Everything after that, 6 through 10, is $3.3 million or less. You have a movie called Drop. You've got something called Colorful Stage, the movie, Miko Who Can't Sing.
Miko Who Can't Sing.
You've got Pride and Prejudice, 20th anniversary, number 8. The Chosen, part 3 with Last Supper, number 9. And Snow White is, people just continue to take a dump on that. They should.
Take a dump on that.
Let's do some good news. It's brought to us by our good friend, our good news friend, Mr. Jay. Jay, where are you at? There's
He's over
Jay.
there.
Jay Dennis is our sponsor for Good News. Bridalwood Midwest Insurance, Medicare made easy. There you see Jay's smiling face on the screen. In some good news, excuse me,
you okay?
Sporty. I'm getting there. Sporty great-grandmother, a great-grandmother, attends Zumba classes. She's 94 years old.
Oh.
She does it 3 times a week. Her health has never been better. Really?
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Her name is Mary Marson, says her long, healthy life is down to eating organic food and joining weekly classes of Zumba. They call her a nanogenarian who grew up in Jamaica, says eating organic food, man, alongside their active lifestyle has left her with 0 health complaints apart from the occasional cold, man. Her fitness instructor, Topaz, that's a real thing, leads the Zumba classes and says that Mary is everyone's shiro.
Oh, there's so much going on in this story.
She's an inspiration to all.
Oh, there's so much.
That old 94-year-old nanogenarian.
Oh, Jamaican me crazy.
So get that full story on the Good News. It went up at 7:45, as it does every weekday on my Facebook page. Let's get one last look at our forecast. Let's see what meteorologist Neil Trot has brewing in the weather lab.
Oh, the stuff is brewing over here. I mean, some of the stuff brewing in our weather lab.
Brewing over there.
Yeah, you don't want anything to do with it. Let me tell you. But Garden Gate bringing you this last look at your forecast. Cloudy through the morning. Then gradual clearing, high near 65. Chance of rain late tonight. Earlier tomorrow morning. Mostly clear, 47 for a low. Showers and thunderstorms after 1 tomorrow afternoon. Mostly sunny, high near 75. And 50% chance of rain on your Wednesday with 75.
All right.
So, yeah, it's going to be windy. It's going to be a little... It's spring, guys. It's spring.
All right.
I like chocolate.
All right. Well, I know Anthony Schilling is watching.
Oh, yeah. I just put mine away. I already was eating some.
I'm going to get in. Anthony brought in some snacks Friday for us. So, Anthony, we thank you.
Oh, no.
Eat some Twix.
Oh, no. I put my bag of jelly beans in my jar. No. No. No, no! Ah! Get it out! Okay, there it is. What you got Twix? You said
I got Twix.
Got me some jelly. Oh, there's an orange one. I'm gonna try that.
Twix.
Oh
well.
Oh, those are quite tasty.
Tasty.
Oh, thank you, Mark.
All right.
Oh man, that's good. Well,
Let's
you
get
have a
out of
great
here.
Monday, buddy.
Yeah, you do too.
Okay.
Bye.